Next point, sound of opportunity. Have you seen the film? Yet so many individuals have asked me this, as another mother, I don't figure I can sincerely deal with it due to the topic. And I cry our future is our kids. Now the most vital phase in killing this wrongdoing is mindfulness. Stand by, it's upsetting, it's personal. It's extreme, it's excruciating. Prepare for another Hollywood show sensation, as Mel Gibson's dangerous disclosures in the film Sound of Opportunity becomes the dominant focal point. Plan to be flabbergasted as Mel uncovers the secret insights behind the fabulous exterior of Hollywood's world-class, revealing insight into their supposed cooperation in a shameful hidden world of abuse. And think about who winds up caught amidst it all. In all honesty, the famous Oprah Winfrey. So what precisely did Mel say? Will spill every one of the subtleties you presumably missed in the present video. Obviously, before I spill anything, ensure first that you buy into our station and hit that notice ringer for additional updates and recordings like this. Currently, we should make a plunge besides the fact that Mel Gibson presented to as Hollywood, yet he likewise uncovered an Oprah. For what first opportunity I truly came here, you realize I had an entire pack of odd, suspicious doubts about what on earth was going on in light of the fact that there was a ton of stuff I was unable to comprehend. You're 7 years of age, and somebody is stroking you. It feels much better in the midst of the marvelousness and charm of Hollywood, where debates and embarrassments rule features. It's actual genuinely surprising that a specific movie has remained generally inconspicuous. Coordinated by Alejandro Gomez Monteverde, Sound of Opportunity takes crowds on a significant excursion into the covert domain of unlawful human exchange, uncovering the evil strategies utilized by the special minority to catch clueless casualties. What adds to the interest is the obvious shortfall of broad media inclusion and supports encompassing this huge and provocative film. Sound of Opportunity is a film. Little arrangement here. I never at any point caught wind of this film. Several days prior saw it in the remark area. Individuals like, for what reason don't we survey Sound of Opportunity? I resembled what that will be. That turns out it's not what it seems like. Sound to Opportunity seems like a 2002 conflict in Iraq military buffoonery movie. The film's strong message appears to have disrupted a few persuasive figures, provoking the inquiry, why in Sound of Opportunity eminent entertainer Mel Gibson takes on the lead job, depicting the genuine story of Tim Ballard, a previous government specialist who gallantly passes on his situation to lay out activity Underground Railroad. This association is devoted to safeguarding youngsters from the grasp of unlawful human exchange networks. The movie expects to reveal insight into the stunning real factors of this odious industry, trying to bring issues to light and rouse activity against it anyway, regardless of the squeezing desperation of the movie's subject. Significant streaming stages, for example, Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu, incredibly dismissed Sound of Opportunity, denying it a stage for worldwide openness. This choice is perplexing, especially considering these stages' successive advancement of socially cognizant substance. Might it at any point be that the film's unstable disclosures hit excessively near and dear, for some adding to the interest? Striking superstar voices, who are much of the time quick to underwrite causes transfer connected with social arousing, have obviously stayed quiet about Sound of Opportunity. It seems like the Hollywood tip-top have all in all chosen not to see a movie that uncovered the actual insider facts of their own industry. The absence of help from these compelling figures brings up issues about their veritable devotion to civil rights and basic liberties anyway. The interest encompassing the film doesn't end there. Sound of Opportunity, at first procured by Disney after its consolidation with 21st Century Fox, was bafflingly racked, igniting hypothesis about the purposes for this choice. There are murmurs in the business recommending a hazier rationale, with allegations that diversion monsters like Disney, Netflix, and Amazon Prime purposely tried not to obtain the movie's privileges to stifle reality. With regards to the double dealing and illegal exchange, from contacting a worldwide crowd, some accept that these organizations might be safeguarding a particular gathering of persuasive industry elites who hold huge influence in the background, the movie featuring a major entertainer, a laid-out chief, and being advanced by Mel Gibson, isn't being displayed in films. These people, frequently seen as givers with respectable expectations, would have stowed away inspirations, undeniably more vile than at first suspected. The Great Club, a selective get-together of tycoon givers, including Bill Entryways, George Soros, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, David Rockefeller, and Ted Turner, hold secret gatherings in New York City. Adding further interest to the circumstance, starting you will feel the aggravation of the dad taking his children, a girl and a child who is moved toward by a scout, saying your children can be models, they can be in films. He says, this evening tryout is at such and such time today. The tryout is the upcoming tryout is a such time. Father dresses in a suit, takes him to this room, and he takes the children there. They're energized, place the children in the room, and the young lady expresses return to get them at 7 o'clock, notwithstanding conspicuous figures like Bill Dors and Warren Buffett. There are additionally less popular yet similarly rich people, for example, Eli and Edith Expansive, who show up passing on us to ponder the situation that transpire away from plain view. Anyway, there is one name that stands apart among them all. Oprah Winfrey, known as a very rich person, moderator, and altruist with an awesome standing. It is vexing to consider that there might be a secret side of Oprah that she likes to keep hid aside that is a long way from honorable. The profoundly expected film Sound of Opportunity means to uncover the stunning techniques utilized by Hollywood elites to trap clueless casualties. While the film doesn't unequivocally specify Oprah, her supposed associations with famous figures like Harvey Weinstein can't be neglected. In spite of Weinstein's notable standing as a hunter, Oprah kept a cozy relationship with him, igniting theory that she might have even urged entertainers to work with him. That a 20 in addition to million kid porn pictures were transferred on the web the last year, a 5,000% increment over the most recent 5 years. The thought where they said consistently 2 million children going to dealing, going into being sold in a bootleg market, and afterward details about how you can sell cocaine one time, yet you can offer similar kid 5 to 10 times each day. For a long time, this prompted allegations of her possible complicity in the supposed offense. These charges introduced a distinct difference to Oprah's public picture as a boss of ladies strengthening, and the ally of the hashtag #MeToo development pundits contended that her relationship with Weinstein featured a twofold norm in her way to deal with those blamed for bad behavior. How at any point, maybe considerably more disturbing, was Oprah's choice to highlight self-declared healer and criminal John of God on her show, checking perhaps of her most famous move, a man who professes to work supernatural occurrences and recuperate the wiped out. He calls himself John of God, yet there's nothing faithful about him. Large number of individuals rush to him, expecting a fix to their aggravation, yet leave fleeced of their cash. You see, John of God's alleged recuperating isn't free. He's a frugal finance manager, making a huge number of dollars. And most terrible of every one of our legislatures recently conceded him a visa. And 1 month from now, he'll carry his show to Australia. Envision this: a Brazilian healer who professes to have uncommon otherworldly abilities and utilizations them to probably mend individuals, it seems.